Welcome to the channel, welcome to the flight deck of our Airbus A320. My name is Captain Tango, and today we're doing a live stream in our new series titled It Never Fails. So you can be assured that a few things will fail, and part of the fun is that you guys in the audience, in the chat, eventually will be able to help me figure out what failure we want to trigger. So what I plan to do, I'll give you a quick intro to this series and what I have in mind, and then we'll set up the aircraft as usual. Today we're here in Salzburg in Austria for a short flight over the Alps to Milano Linate. So that should be a nice flight. Normally nothing too special, I would expect, but who knows what might happen today. So if you're watching a replay of this live stream, you can still participate, and here's how. The more likes we get for the video, the more likely I am to be maybe daring and tempting my luck on a few more failures. So if you're watching live, obviously you can interact via the chat. One of the things you can do is in a few minutes we're going to select the type of failures. So I'm using the HomeSim A320 software, which allows me to trigger random failure. So the first aspect of this series is that at least for live events, we're going to trigger random failure. So I have no idea what might be coming my way. It could be a relatively uneventful flight with a few things here and there, you know, the lavatory fan or the coffee makers in the galley failing, or it could be much more challenging with hydraulics and other surface control problems and things like that. So one thing to note is that the type of failures, there's quite a few. I have a long list in front of me here: air, autofly, electrical, fire, hydraulic, gear, brakes, navigation system, engines, and so on and so forth. Basically, this is a long-term effort across multiple episodes, so we're not going to start with every single failure available. Once again, it will heavily depend on how successful the stream and the series might be. So, but fear not. In future episode, things like flight control jamming or gear brakes failing will be available. For that to happen, our goal is for this video to get as many views as possible, but also at least among those viewers, you know, smash the like button. Like to see at least 10% of our viewers giving us a thumb up. So before we do the next live video, I'll check out the stats on this video, and I'll certainly based on the result decide if we want to incorporate some additional more challenging failure. But once again, don't you worry, there's plenty of action to be had. Hydraulic can certainly be a problem. I recently had electrical failures in some test flights, so believe me, it can get spicy. So let's get our aircraft configured. We're here at the stand. There's no gate in Salzburg. We shut down, you know, the APU for noise abatement. We have been refueled, I believe. Yes, that is correct. So let's start boarding. And one software that I'm using in addition to GSX that you will see in action in a minute, I'm using SayIntentions, which is kind of AI-based ATC, but also cabin crew, mentor, mission, kind of broad tool. I'm mostly using the ATC feature. So the ATC, I'm not on any network. The ATC that we'll get today will be from SayIntentions, and I'm also testing a new feature they just released to the public. It's still in beta, so there might be a few glitches here and there, but a new feature that allows traffic injection. So that's why if we hop on the outside view really quick, you can see the beautiful mountains around us, and you can see a few aircraft parked here. I haven't seen any aircraft movements on the ground quite yet, but we should be able to see traffic. I've seen quite a bit of traffic overhead. So let's hop back into the cockpit real quick, and let's get through our standard check and prep. First, as I mentioned, we'll go ahead and call for boarding, courtesy of GSX. So let's make sure we have access to those doors to load the baggage and the cargo. Ground services, let's open the door here. Alright.
Passengers bus is coming.
Okay, so it's not a walking gate. I guess they are busing all passengers. Okay, our nav database is valid. That's always good to know. Let's request our flight via SimBrief, and let's also configure our ATSU. ATSU, PDC, and CPDLCs are feature provided by SayIntentions. I don't plan to use them today. But as a matter of habit, I'm gonna quickly load the information. There we go. We're going LOWS, so Salzburg, to LIML, Milano Linate. Tonight, a short 50-minute flight. Perfect. Call sign today is easy for Charlie Tango. So we're gonna put that in the init page. Got our flight plan printed. That's how you know it's an important flight. We typically do that for world flight, but that's not until November. We'll talk about that a little more later, if time permits, if we're not head down in the failure. Okay, so we're looking at a cost index of 24 and a cruise altitude of 330. That's all in the box. Okay, let's get the ATIS real quick. Can hear our passengers boarding.
Salzburg Tower, Turkish 8 Victor
Oh.
Echo, established on the RNAV Z runway 33.
There is an aircraft coming in Turkish.
8 Victor Echo, Roger.
Wonderful. So we're using the real chart frequencies and all that. I have a little cheat sheet here. So I'm expecting ATIS to be on 133.33. Let's switch to the ATIS.
6,000 feet. Temperature 24.
24, that's what we have.
QNH 1013.
1013 is
Density
set.
altitude 2800 feet.
Just want to
Arriving
see
and
what
departing
runway they're
runway
using.
33.
Okay.
Transition level 110. Bird activity in vicinity of
Okay,
airport.
bird in vicinity. That's
Advise
always
on
good.
course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Juliet.
Alright, Juliet is the
Salzburg
ATIS
Airport.
letter.
Information
Okay,
Juliet.
let's go back. There's no
152.
ground frequency actually here. It's tower. It's a small airport. So. Okay, a few things to note. We came in when we landed on 15, which is the preferential runway, but I think now they're using 33. Well, let's get our clearance, and then we'll see what we need to do for flight plan. Okay, 12175 is the clearance frequency. And if you're in the chat, don't be shy. You know, drop a like, drop a little note, say hi. I'll try to do my best. When we're on the ground is probably the best time to interact, honestly, because not sure I'll have a lot of time available in the air, but once again, we will see. 127, sorry, 121750 is clearance delivery. Alright, let's call them. Salzburg delivery, good afternoon, easy for Charlie Tango, with information Juliet, type A320, looking for IFR clearance to Milano Linate.
Good afternoon.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Forgot our stand, I think we're W6 or something like that.
Hello.
Easy for Charlie Tango, Salzburg clearance, information Juliet is current. Cleared to Milano Linate via the DITS 1 Alpha departure runway 33, initial climb to 6,000 feet. Departure on 123.725 squawk 1000.
Clear to Milano Linate via the DETSA 1 Alpha departure. Departure runway is 33, initial climb to 6,000. Departure on 123.725 and we'll squawk 1000. Easy for Charlie Tango.
This way.
Alright, we can put that in the box.
Easy for Charlie Tango, read back correct. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready.
Tower 118.1, thank you, have a good day. Easy for Charlie Tango. Alright, let's switch back to tower, and indeed they switched to the 3.3, so I might have to update my sim brief or just information I have here in Navigraph. Yeah, at least now there's a 5 knots headwind. That's kind of borderline to use the preferential direction or to switch to the runway direction that is more favorable for the wind. Okay, so we had given the 3.3 DETSA 1 Alpha departure. Okay, constraint is on. We'll have to check those real quick once I get that chart here. Select DETSA 1 Alpha. So this is, as far as I can tell, definite possibility in the real world where they change suddenly runways on you. I'm not a real world pilot,
Turkish
but
8 Victor Echo,
Turkish is there.
330 at 5, runway 33, cleared to land.
Okay, we heard him on the approach,
land,
and now
runway
he's
33,
good
Turkish 8
to,
Victor
good to
Echo.
land. Alright, the DETSA 1 Alpha out of runway 33. It's pretty much runway heading briefly, then a left turn once we passed 4900. Interesting, hold on. There's 610. Oh, that's the DETSA 2 Bravo. Okay, so that constraint, that's why we don't have it. The first constraint is 616. Yeah, Whiskey Sierra 616. 5300 or above. And then 65, then flight level 150 by DETSA. Okay. That checks. Wonderful. We'll put that in a secondary. One thing I'd like to do really quick in the secondary, especially here with the terrain, is change our destination back to Salzburg in case we have a major problem. We never know, right? And we'll come back on the ILS. We'll accept the tailwind. We don't need a star. We don't need a VIA. Okay. And quickly we're gonna put the perf here. QNH 1013. Temperature would be 24. Wind. Not sure I have the wind. We'll zero it for now. And can actually pull the chart for that approach. to put the actual minimum, so we'll be all set up. Category C is 1682, which is 262 feet above runway threshold. Okay, so that's our secondary radnav. I didn't see anything that would be necessarily useful, I think, on our departures, an RNAV departure. The same spirit as our secondary flight plan. Let me enter Salzburg as well, so we always have a bearing in the distance to the field if need be. Wonderful. So what's next? Need to make sure we initialize. So block fuel, I use it to make sure we're balanced. We are 6.2 ton is our block fuel, which is what we need. Alright. Looks like they loaded everything. Fuel pumps is on. Okay, let's start our APU. Fantastic. So where can I find here? Our zero fuel weight is 57.4 and a CG 27.6. That's in the box. Alright, our wind component, we're expecting a little bit of headwind, 28 knots. So we have 48 minutes in flight plan, we have 50 minutes here, so that checks. Route reserve should be bumped to 0.7. Our alternate is 1.5. And final 1.1. So right now we're showing 15 minutes extra fuel. Once we're in the air, the route reserve will roll into that, and we should have at least 30 minutes, which I like to have, you know, in case we need to do a go-around or hold for any issues or something like that. Okay, so next step will be our performance, takeoff performance data. I need to change the runway to 33. Runway is dry. We can accept flex. We'll do packs on. Sync our load sheet and calculate that. And uplink. 133, 133, 136, flaps 1. So standard takeoff up 0.6. All good. Alright, let me do a quick checklist and then we'll arm the failures and get ready to go. Cockpit prep have been completed. Gear pins are next to me. Cover signs. Good time to put them both on. We can disconnect external power. Start the APU so that these poor people don't cook in the back. We'll close the door. Remove that. Perfect.
Ground Turkish 8 Victor Echo, taxi to parking.
Oh, Turkish made it.
Turkish 8 Victor Echo.
Idiots will verify that
Lima,
they show
exit
nav
4,
and
Mike.
limited drift. That's all good.
Bravo Lima, exit 4, Mike Turkish 8 Victor Echo.
Fuel quantity, we check that. 6.2 balance. Takeoff data 33, 33, 36. 1 up 6. RF 1013, we're reading 1420, which makes sense. Windows and doors, they're as close as they'll ever be. Beacon will wait. Thrust lever, parking brake is still set. Okay, so let's talk about the failures. Let's talk about the reason why you guys are here watching the video. So what I'm planning to do, I mentioned the different categories, and we're gonna randomly pick 3 of those. And when I say we, I'll introduce you. You might have heard her already, our lovely purser or lead flight attendant, Erica. Let me ask. Hey, good morning, Erica. How are you doing?
Good evening, Captain Tango.
Oh, it's the evening already.
I'm doing well, thank you. We're currently in the boarding phase. and everything is going smoothly.
I'm loving it, thank you. Could you do me a favor and pick 3 random numbers between 1 and 10? Alright, let's see. Those will decide
Sure,
the
Captain.
categories.
How about 3, 7, and 9?
3, 7, and 9. Wonderful, thank you. Oh no, electrical is back in the mix. I have a challenge with electrical. So 3 is electrical. 7 is indicating recording. So electrical is things like your AC DC bus, your generator, IDGs. Indicating recording is mostly display, so that could get interesting. Hope I won't have to switch seat, at least I have that luxury, but I don't have FO, and all my controls for the stream are on this side, so let's see what happens. And then 9 is pneumatic, so that's bleed air and things like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna quickly do here is set up those failures. So this is one of the benefit of the tool or the various tools that HomeSim offers. You can go to the failure menu, select random failures, and then okay, is the list giving me issues again? There's a setting that normally would allow me to select via where is that guy? Cockpit setup, no, general setting. Alright, stand by. Need to make sure. Because on my touchscreen I can't do multiple. You would use your mouse and do shift, so that's not gonna work easily. Well, I didn't think the failure themselves would give me trouble. Setting up the failure, I mean. Okay, settings is set. Let's try one more time. If not, I'll have to go on my main computer. Random failure. Yeah, it's not letting me do that. Alright, let me take a real quick break to the other computer and make sure I can get this fixed.
Eurowings 3 Tango Victor request push and start.
Eurowings 3 Tango Victor, cleared for push and start.
Push and start approved. Eurowings 3 Tango Victor.
Alright, I'm back. Well, Eurowings, I might stay on the external view to see that Eurowings push back. I did get my touchscreen to allow me to select those failures, so let me do that quickly. Electrical is a long list of possible failure here. I'll select them all. Oh boy. Hot bus, transformer rectifier. Okay, so that's all of electrical indicating recording, which is 31 here. I'll pick those. I have to scroll down a bunch of failures, so the list is pretty long. Okay. Things include DCDU, which I would be okay with that, but also a lot more. Okay, so that's all the indicating recording, and then a quick final list for the pneumatic, which is group 36 here. Here we go. Where does it start? Here, APU bleed valve. Alright.
3 Tango Victor, ready to taxi.
Oh yeah, Eurowings is there. We'll see a
Taxi to runway
taxi.
33 via Mike exit 3 Lima.
33 via Mike, exit 3, Lima Eurowings 3 Tango Victor.
Okay, I have enabled the list of failures. So let's hop back into the cockpit. Now, I have the ability to put a certain condition to arm them, so there's no point in my mind having a failure at the gate or while we're pushing back, or that might not be particularly interesting if all we have to do is, is just bring the plane back and call maintenance. Maybe one day we can do things like engine start, but I like to do those with if I have a first officer. Okay, so I think we're good. We can finish or before start below the line. Windows, it was just the beacon. Okay. Let me call Tower. Salzburg Tower, Easy 4 Charlie Tango at stand Whiskey 6, requesting push and start, please. Put transponder on.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, push and start approved. Base southeast.
Push and start approved, facing southeast, Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Alright, the GSX, show me what you got. Prepare for pushback.
Locking gear.
Okay, everything's close. Hydraulic quantity look good. I should have checked some of that, but engine oil. Okay, facing south, indeed.
Release parking brakes.
Alright, parking brake is coming off.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, let's start number 1. Mode on start, master switch on, bleed valve
Cabin is ready for
open.
departure, Captain.
Alright, thank you, Erica. You can see the Eurowings
Cabin
taxiing.
crew,
He
all
exited
doors
the
in
other way.
flight and cross-check. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of EasyJet UK, we welcome you aboard EasyJet UK Flight 4 Charlie Tango, departing from Salzburg to Milano Linate. We have Captain Tango and First Officer Emma Yeh in the cockpit, along with our wonderful crew members, Anna, Lucas and Mia, here to assist you
And we
throughout
can
the
see
flight.
where the Turkish airline parked.
The estimated flight time is approximately 48 minutes. Now, let's go over some important safety
Okay,
information.
so we
Please ensure
got
your seatbelt
number
is
1
fastened
available.
low
Let's
and
start
tight
number
across your
2.
lap. To unfasten, simply lift the buckle. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, Oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you.
Unlikely
Pull the mask
event.
towards you to
The
start the
loss
flow
of
oxygen,
cabin
place it
pressure,
over your
that
nose
would
and
be
mouth,
under
and secure it with an elastic band.
air.
Remember to secure
So
your own
Erica
mask
spared
before
us that
assisting
one.
others.
We could get slow or
In case
rapid
of an
decompression.
emergency evacuation,
Parking
please
brake
leave your
set,
luggage
you
aboard and
good
proceed
to
the nearest
disconnect
exit.
and show us the
We have
pin.
2 emergency exits at the front and 2 at the rear of the
Okay,
Please
watching number
familiarise
2.
yourself with the exit nearest to you,
Eurowings
which
is
may be behind
taxing.
you. For your comfort,
They
we will
are
be
indeed
offering
using
our
3-3.
Make a Meal of It menu, which includes a hot panini, chocolate bar, and drink for £8.95. Please note that all sales are card payment only.
Well, if you want to drink, you better
Once we
order
reach
it
cruising
now
altitude,
because
we will come around selling
we
items
won't
from the
be in
EasyJet shop.
cruise for very long.
Thank you for your
Okay, we got
attention
2 good
and
start.
wish you a
Let's
pleasant
do
flight.
the flow. 0.6. Start the chrono, and we can turn off bleed and APU. Wait to put the weather radar on. Might be a few rain showers on our way there, but nothing too bad. Okay, I see her. Alright, thank you. See you next time. Put the weather radar on. I'll keep weather on the FO side. I'll most likely put terrain on my side. We didn't really brief. Taxi is pretty straightforward. We're gonna join Lima, I think. So we'll go straight, turn left, right on Lima, and go all the way, hold short at Foxtrot, most likely. Or that's our 1 Alpha departure that we review. It's mostly get out of the valley, climb to at least flight level 150 before we head south across the Alps. All good. Okay, let's do the after start checklist really quick. NTIs is not required. ECAM status is normal. How long will that stay? We don't know. Pitch trim is set. Let me wiggle my flight control here. 0.6 and rudder trim 0. Before takeoff, let's do full flight control. Left, right, up, down, and the rudder. Rudder right, rudder left. Everything is good. Flight instruments, briefing, flap setting, 1 check. Showing 1 and 1 is what we want, so we're all good. V speed, we check them. ATC is set, we can hear them. ECAM memo is takeoff, no blue array. Okay, it's a short takeoff, so might as well go.
3-3, cleared for takeoff. Eurowings 3 Tango Victor.
Southwest Tor, easy for Charlie Tango, ready for taxi.
Easy for Charlie Tango, taxi to runway 33, via Mike, exit 3, Lima, Echo.
Taxi to runway 33 via Mike, exit 3, Lima, Echo. Easy for Charlie Tango. Okay, that's pretty much as expected. Clear on the left, clear on the right. You can still see that Eurowing in the distance. Okay, let's go. I've mixed emotion. Oh.
Lufthansa 67 November.
Lufthansa?
On the ER nav. Y runway 33.
Lufthansa 67 November.
Alright, brake check. Pressure 0, perfect. Okay, there is traffic in and out. That's really cool. don't know how far this guy is. The RNAV 33. Left is clear. Oh, you didn't Urine get clear for takeoff? Oh, he's still moving. He's still moving. Cabin crew, take your seat for departure, please.
Okay, Captain, cabin crew, take seats for departure.
We got the next frequency 123725 as well. Set it up. I don't have my first officer to help me with that. And your inks is taking their time. So in with SayIntentions, the taxi route are defined in a pretty nifty tool that they have on their website that allows anyone to edit that. So with the release of the traffic, parking spots have received some more attention, as well as the list of airlines and where they park. Obviously it's a huge effort to cover as many airports as possible, but in general that's how we got the correct, you know, Lima and Foxtrot, the correct taxi instructions. Alright, let's put TCAS on. We're gonna hold short here at Foxtrot as instructed.
Contact departure.
Over to departure, Eurowings 3 Tango Victor.
Okay, he's transferring him to departure. Don't know if he's gonna call me or if he wants to put a little more separation. In general, I noticed the ATC, sorry, is pretty cooperative. That's probably the right word. So if you ask for a shortcut, they most likely give it to you. If you ask for direct to a certain point, they'll give it to you. Here, I bet if I were saying, hey, I'm ready for departure, let us go. They are working on improving the separation between aircraft and all that. I think, can we see it? Yeah, there it is. Oh, let's put the ATSO on. Yep. Okay. Salzburg Tower, easy for Charlie Tango, holding short runway 33, ready for departure. Hello? Tower? Got busy with nobody. Salzburg Tower, Easy 4 Charlie Tango, ready for departure, runway 33.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, runway 33, wind 340 at 4, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 33, cleared for takeoff, Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Guess I just needed to wake him up a little bit. Let's put our lights on. Well, here we go. Wish me luck, good luck, bad luck, any luck, depending on what you want to see, but off we go. Alright, it's been 10 minutes since both engines were started, so they're pretty warmed up. A little bit of an extended threshold here. Okay, everything looks good. Start the chrono. Let's give you this view. Man flag 61 SRS, auto thrust is blue. Thrust set. Hundred knots checked. V1, rotate. Alright, let's shoot for 15 degree, positive rate, gear up. Gear up.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, contact departure on 123.725.
Over to departure, Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Salzburg departure, good morning, Easy 4 Charlie Tango, passing 3,200 for 6,000.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, Salzburg Rider identified. Climb 6,000 Assen.
Climb 6,000, Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Alright. Okay, thrust lever have been brought to climb, so we thrust climb, and we are nav.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, climb flight level 220.
Climb flight level 220, Easy 4 Charlie Tango. 220 is set blue. Yeah, it is cloudy on my left over the mountains. Let's see what happens on the weather radar. Flaps up, speed check, flaps
Charlie
up.
Tango, contact Munich radar on 136.23.
Munich radar on 136.23, Easy 4 Charlie Tango.
Over to Munich radar on 129.555, Eurowings 3 Tango Victor.
Eurowings is going somewhere different. Munich radar, hello, Easy 4 Charlie Tango, passing flight level 664, flight level 220. Are we in the flight level yet? No, probably not. No,
Easy 4 Charlie
10,000.
Tango. Munich radar identified. Server Salzburg, QNH 1012.
Alright. Entering the clouds, temperatures 18, so that's good. We're flaps, so we can do the after takeoff checklist. The gears are up, flaps are retracted, and packs are on. Easily meeting our altitude constraints, that's all good. Over the first cloud layers, but there's some higher. Okay, here's transition and 10,000. So standard set 3 times.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Munich radar. Climb flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, easy for Charlie Tango.
Dear guests, we have now reached a safe altitude, and you are welcome to use your electronic devices. Please ensure that they are set to flight mode. Also, our onboard Wi-Fi service is now available for your convenience. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
With this terrain in front of me, I naturally tend to put the plane just a little higher than the flight director, so we climb a little more. Trade-off is that we don't accelerate as fast, obviously. But that can come in due time. Wonderful. Autopilot 1 on. See, there's nothing to worry about. All good. Probably just jinxed it, but okay, our constraint at that side was by level 150, so we're almost passing that already, so we are all good on that front. Okay, now that we passed 10,000, like to clean up a few things here. Flight plan, just make sure there's no discontinuity. All good. We didn't hard code anything in the RadNav, so that's good. Progress. We'll keep LOWS for now. Performance, fuel. What? That was really faint. So now we're showing 50-minute extra fuel is good. Secondary, we can copy the active. Ooh, get bumpy. We are going over terrain for sure. Alright, you can see some of the traffic on our TCAS. Company message. Oh, these were our initial load sheet. Okay, that's all good. So the overall direction of flight would be southwest, but our route takes us initially more south so that we can spend a little less time over the mountains. You know, in case something were to happen. It's probably not too many. Yeah, we have Innsbruck up for 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, but that would probably not be my preference. Just turn back and go back either to Salzburg or a little further if we need to go to Munich. And we have time. All good. So as we continue our climb, first to flight level 280, but hopefully we'll be clear to our final altitude, which is flight level 330 today. I want to mention that although I've been talking a lot about the built-in failure for the A320, and this is obviously an important part of what I want to explore here, in order for me to learn more about the systems.
Tango, contact Vienna radar on 136.39er.
13639er for Vienna radar, easy for Charlie Tango. Vienna radar, easy for Charlie Tango, passing flight level 215 for flight level 280.
Easy for Charlie Tango, Vienna radar, identified. Good evening.
Alright, so just to finish on that topic, yes, I want to learn more about the systems, the various faults and failure. Some of the aspects there are just not only the entertainment, but I've always been curious about some of the engineering aspects of modern airliners. So that's one thing, but there are other aspects to this series, which is basically we could have also face some emergency or crisis in the back. So SayIntentions has a feature called cabin crisis, and you can get a random event in the back. Apparently there is a passenger who's allergic to peanuts that keeps stuffing himself with peanuts on every flight he takes. That's just one example. But then also I'm thinking about some operational failures, and if you guys have ideas there, please drop a note in the comments or in the chat. So by operational, I mean there might be enough systems when we get into the aircraft. So that one might be a future option where we'll have some enough items and all according to the MEL, but the minimum equipment list. But you know, if one of our packs is enough, that might make things a little more interesting in case we have other failure related to the air system. But that's things related to the aircraft. But beyond the aircraft, I was thinking we could fly to, like today, we're flying to an airport that has a single runway. What if one of the aircraft landing in before us were to get immobilized or were to get an issue on the runway, and basically the runway is closed, so the airport is closed, so we have to do a diversion by no fault of ours. Things like that. Obviously, alright, I heard relays clicking. That is interesting. Do we have another
Expected descent in about 10 minutes.
I will expect the Lucille 4 Alpha arrival, easy for Charlie Tango. Okay, yeah, we need to start thinking. I guarantee you I heard, pretty sure I heard relays, and AC Essential is on AC2. I don't think that's necessarily how it's supposed to be. I think typically it's fed by AC1. Alright, the plot thickens. So, just to clarify things, even if we had some of these faults and failures are not immediate or would not necessarily trigger an ECAM message. So, not immediate, some are kind of short to get into action, like increasing vibration or temperature. decompression. They can be a slow decompression, which reminds me, you know, I mean, we don't have that, but it's a good thing, good habit probably to get into, to check the various pages here. Even if I know today it's mostly going to come from electrical, pneumatic. The other thing, like we were talking about gears and brakes, I mean, that will only show up in upon landing. Okay, I'm gonna crank up our vertical speed a little bit. It gets kind of lazy around flight level 260 to 280. We'll continue our climb. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on that, but we need to fly the plane first. So we are expecting the Lucille 4 Alpha arrival. Let's get the ATIS. For Linate. Request ATIS LIML and received message. Here it is. You can print it, which is everybody's favorite feature. Alright. Milano Linate information Papa. Put that in the perf page. 250 at 3. Temperature 29er, dew point 616. QNH 1009er. Alright. I believe they would still use the north runway, which is kind of typical one there. So let's plan on that. Like the ILS Zulu. Ladies and then he gave us
now reached
the
our cruising altitude. We will begin our snack and drink service shortly.
Make
I
sure
highly recommend trying our delicious hot panini.
I get the
or
right
perhaps a
one.
refreshing
I'm
Capri
pretty
Sun.
sure it was.
After the service, we will also be offering items from the EasyJet shop for your convenience. Thank you for your
So
attention
for
and enjoy the
Alpha,
flight.
so maybe oh, there we go. So for Alpha, let's enter that. Okay, so we're 280. I don't know if he's gonna clear us for higher.
EC4 Charlie Tango. Contact Milan radar
No, that's just
134.175.
Milan radar 134.175. Easy for Charlie Tango.
With UK 570.
Milan radar. Good evening. Easy for Charlie Tango. Flight level 280. Wonder if he's gonna take that as I want to be at flight level 280 sometime.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Milan radar identified. Good evening.
And Milan radar, Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Any chance we can climb to our final cruise altitude, flight level 330?
Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Climb flight level 330.
Grazie mille. Climb flight level 330, Easy 4 Charlie Tango. First climb 330 is blue. Okay, so let's look at the Lucille 4 Alpha arrival. I think it's pretty straightforward. Starts at Lucille. And then by AFCUT on the 4 Alpha, it's flight level 140 above.
Flight level
And then
340.
UVNIB.
Easy 2397 radar contact.
At or above 6,000, so that's all correct. I put the ILS for now. I mean, technically, we don't know quite yet. I'm curious about what happened to our electrical system.
Milan radar, Wiz Malta 5040, 17000.
Wiz Malta 5040, radar contact.
And you might think, okay, so far, what's really happening? Well, I am not 100% sure. I do believe we got at least one failure, and then they can compound, or you can think it's all good. Like on a recent test flight, I was like, nothing too exciting is happening. And as soon as I was thinking that, guess what? Things started to go downhill pretty quick. So I'll probably actually make the next episode after that,
Alpine 52 Romeo Delta,
so you
flight
don't
level
want to miss
320.
episode 3. Okay, so fuel is all good. We're not leaking fuel as far as I can tell. We have 60-minute extra, so that's always good. Hydraulic is, let me give you the page so you can see it as well. Hydraulic is all good. Electrical is the one I have a question mark. But that's another thing that's interesting for me. Even when I'm not streaming, I tend to record the flight so that I can go back and look, try to figure out what may have happened and when, and things that I did wrong, things I did not notice, or that it took me a long time to notice. So a lot of learning opportunities. Pressurization when system 2, that's all good. Not super high, perfect. Bleed. Conditioning 21, 22. Let's cool off the back a little more. Engine, we got oil, everything in the green. Vibration on normal. Love it. Okay, I guess I could have turned off the seatbelt sign. Hi Rick, I'm expecting the rest of the flight to be smooth. I know it's a short one, but just turn off the fasten seatbelt sign so passenger can move around the cabin. Obviously she would know that. She would have heard
Captain,
it, but
I'll turn off the fasten seatbelt sign now.
what? No, you don't turn it. I do. Alright. So let's plan for the Isla Zulu. So from Uvnib. So that one say 5,000. That's always interesting when the end of the star is higher or at different altitude, although there is a note.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, cleared Love 4 Alpha arrival into Linate. When you're ready, descend. Flight level 250.
We're clear for the Lucy 4 Alpha arrival when ready. Descent flight level 250, easy 4 Charlie Tango. Alright, so when ready, we have a little time. 250.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, descend flight level 250. Expect the Love 4 Alpha arrival into Linate.
Linate. Okay. Well, I guess they want us to descend now. Oh, he thought that I was requesting. Okay. Descend flight level 250. Expect the Lucy 4 Alpha arrival. Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Alright, well, we'll start the descent slowly. That's all good. Yeah, I've noticed sometimes the speech recognition, especially for altitude, combined with the fact, as I mentioned earlier, that it's pretty cooperative, then it's or the flight level. Alright, I'll give you that flight level.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Milano. At this time, we kindly ask everyone to return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts.
Okay.
Please note that the usage of the lavatories is
Okay,
no
if we
longer
get the
allowed.
Isla Zulu
Thank you for your
into
cooperation.
Linate, 537 would be the bearer. the minimum for that approach. Okay.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, descend flight level 140.
Descend flight level 140, easy 4 Charlie Tango. Alright, that kind of makes sense. It's the first constraint on the star. Although, clear me for the star, so I would respect that. Progress. And I'm trying to resist the urge to think about, hey, we haven't had too many issues. Usually that's exactly when lightning strikes. Although we can't simulate that. Well, I guess we can simulate some electrical issues, so next time we are on the storm, maybe another scenario we can play off. It's been beautiful flying over the Alps. EasyJet A320 CEO. Oh, my Xbox controller has a mind of its own. I got a cheap one, I need to replace it. Okay, so we are almost across the Alps. Highest terrain shown is 12,100, so that's a factor we would have typically brief, I think, about decompression, because we would want to descend to 10,000, but minimum safe altitude is higher than that. So luckily, coming this way, we know we'll
Tango, descend altitude 6,000.
Descend altitude 6,000, easy for Charlie Tango. Alright, we have work to do here. Get back
Easy
in
4
the
Charlie
cockpit.
Tango, descend altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1019er.
Descend altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1019er, easy for Charlie Tango. That is kind of far from the QNH I was expecting, 1009er. He said 1019er, yeah. So, talking about readback, there's different modes that you can use. There's like a student mode or a regular mode and kind of a more advanced mode with SayIntention, where only in the highest mode they would be very strict about the readback. So don't be surprised, I might read back a frequency incorrectly. The controller with the mode I have selected for now, the controller would not correct me. At one point in time I'll probably explore that more stringent option, because I'd love to have that extra realism. It has happened to me, I switched to the wrong frequency and then crickets, but that's how you know. Go back and ask again for the frequency. But it would be nice for instructions and things like that. Okay, we're on our descent. I should have put our TCAS to below. It's not really bumpy, but I'll put the seatbelt sign on. Okay, we have no, we're still below our profile quite a bit.
Milan radar, transfer A3617, flight level 330.
Well, there's definitely traffic around. I know some people have had issues, and what was true a week ago is not necessarily still the case. As I mentioned, we see a lot of improvement. So let me give you the map here. You should be able to see see the traffic. Alright. I have to say, since I have started to use failure, which has been a while ago, this is one of the main reasons I upgraded from, or transitioned from GHAL freeware to ProSim, is to have access to the failures, or more detailed failures. And I've started to spring here and there a failure on my unsuspecting first officer when I have the pleasure to fly with someone else. And didn't take long before I noticed the next time they would be in the cockpit, they're like, okay, let's do a fuel check, let's make sure we look at our various ECAM pages, and because they know something could happen. Now what? Did something happen? Do I have... I mean, I have a way to look, but... Gee, there we go. Avionics vent. Alright, here we are. Right on cue. Master caution. Clear master caution. Oh, autopilot up. Gee, I jinxed it. Master warning, autopilot off. I have the plane. What happened to my... why don't I have the... Okay. Oh, and my screen also? Oh, is my no, not my screen. Okay. Alright, boys and girls. For the few that stuck around, this is why. This is gonna be interesting. So, we have an autopilot off. Can I get AP2? Yes. Okay, that's one of the things I learned, is that you're not necessarily dead in the water if we still have that available. Okay, so that cleared that issue. So something happened on my side. I think it was, okay, DC Essential Bus Shed. Do we have any indication? Oh, we have a FAC fault. That's probably what explains the autopilot, the flight augmentation computer. Don't see anything on the electrical, which is interesting because I didn't even look at that until now. Okay, DC Essential Bus extract override. Extract override is here. Ventilation is, yeah, that was showing a fault. So now we are in override. That cleared.
ALL 328, flight level 320.
And then we can clear elec, yeah, so we're shedding. So what's happening? Oh, emergency, ugh. Yeah, so it's a DC Essential Bus that is shedding. Okay, well, I'll have to do the learning after the fact. Oh boy, oh no. What happened here? I lost everything. Are you kidding me? Are you... How is that possible? And all my MCDs are failed. Holy guacamole, what happened? I bet my radio... Milan radar radio check, please. I bet I lost my radio.
Easy 4 Charlie
okay,
Tango,
no.
Roger, readability 5.
Milan radar, mayday, easy 4 Charlie Tango. We have a complete electrical failure. We'll descend to 10,000 for now and get back to you. Alright, lovely. So there's no autopilot. I don't... So the two...
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, Roger, mayday acknowledged. Descend altitude 10,000 feet. Advise when able.
Descend altitude 10,000, easy 4 Charlie Tango. Okay, boys and girls, what's happening? I have no idea. How did we get a complete... I told you I don't like electrical
Easy 4
failure.
Charlie Tango, descend altitude 10,000 feet.
Descend altitude 10,000 feet, easy 4 Charlie Tango. Well, you roll with the punches, right? Could I deploy the rat? I mean, why do we have nothing? ADR1 fault, ADR2 fault, FAC, AC essential fault. Can go alternate? No.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, descend flight level 060.
Oh boy. Descent flight level 060? No, it's a flight level. Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Alright, we're not gonna be picky with ATC. You know what? I'm not comfortable going to Linate in that configuration. But I am host. I have never seen that. Oh man, I was hoping for a quiet little flight with, you know, just a lavatory fan. That ain't happening. Okay, this is when you really want a first officer.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango.
No.
Descend altitude 4000, turn left, heading 165 vectors for the ILS runway 35 approach.
Enable Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Well, we would like to divert to Malpensa, probably. Can you give us vector to an ILS approach into Malpensa? That's a bigger airport, so it will give us a longer runway. I'm still...
Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Turn left heading 160 vectors for the ILS runway 35 approach.
Right. Milan radar, we would like to divert, we would like to change our destination airport to Lima, India, Mike, Charlie, please. I don't know if they support that. I don't think it's necessarily well supported. But this is one of the reasons I'd like to use ATC, so that at least, you know, they're part of the team if it can help me.
Destination change to Malpensa approved.
Okay.
Turn left heading 245 for vectors to Malpensa. Descend altitude 6,000 feet.
Turn left heading 245 and descend altitude 4,000 feet. Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Okay. Yeah. Left. It's a right turn, right? Oh my goodness, I have to use the backup instrument. Lovely. Did the auto thrust lock? I have no idea. Oh boy. I'm still unclear why we didn't get the rat to deploy, or... I mean, emergency electric power man on.
Milan radar, Ryanair 686 X-ray, flight
No.
level 360.
Ryanair 686 X-ray radar
Oh,
contact.
okay, alright.
Milan
Hey,
radar,
when everything fails, start pushing buttons.
flight level
Interesting. Okay, so I recovered those.
Echo Papa radar contact.
Alright, so 245 was our last instruction. We're descending slowly. We are indeed in thrust lock, so we're gonna take care of that now.
Scandinavian 687 radar contact.
We have regained the speed. Yeah, I kind of lost track of the speed. Man. Oh no! Don't you dare doing that on me, Elec. AC bus 2 fault. DC essential bus shed as is previous. So clear Elec. Flight control, turn on low, protection lost to clear that. Oh gee, we can't even see all the systems that have been lost. Okay, the rat has deployed, so that's probably what gave me. Okay, this is where having to fly the plane and go through the ECAM message, the status message, this is where it gets really challenging for a single pilot. I think he gave me 4,500.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango,
No.
turn left heading 140.
That doesn't make sense. Any chance we can enter published hold somewhere so that we can sort out our issue. Easy for Charlie Tango.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, hold as published at UVNIB at 6,000 feet. Advise when ready to proceed.
Oh, that's good, that's good. We'll hold at UVNIB as published, Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Okay, I was thinking about a hold around Malpensa, but this is live, hopefully, but I don't want to stay in the air too long with this crippled plane. Okay, can we go?
72 Mike Yankee,
No, this the F. It's fail. This is it fail?
Ryanair 72 Mike Yankee, radar contact.
Radar, FIE 245, flight level 370.
Okay, so I wonder if that got fried. Okay, I'm gonna level off here.
Milan radar, Ryanair
and
70
if
Papa Echo, flight level
If
360.
nib is on, that's
Ryanair
on our
70
left,
Papa Echo,
but I
radar
wish I
contact.
could. This guy is fried, it seems.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, descend altitude 4,000.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to go that low. Requesting altitude 8,000 for now, if possible. Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Come on, give it to me. So Uvnib is all the way
Easy 4
over
Charlie
there.
Tango, climb altitude 8,000 feet.
Altitude 8,000 feet, easy for Charlie Tango. I'm above that, so it's not really climb, but okay. Let's try to prioritize things. Do I try to recover? I mean, the weather is okay, but this thing is fried. What are our options here?
Eurowings 4 Golf November contact Malpensa Tower on 128.35.
Looking for the circuit
Easy 4 Charlie
breaker.
Tango, descend altitude 4,000.
I insist. Unable. Would like to stay at 8,000, please. Not that I was going there, but
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, climb altitude 8,000 feet.
climb altitude 8,000 feet. We'll play this game. Can I try to reset my MCDU? Or am I gonna do more? Okay, I pull circuit breaker. No, I didn't. Well, it doesn't look like it. No, it's totally trying to reset it, but nothing is doing. I don't have the circuit breaker. The MCDU 1 would be in the aft overhead, but
Zulu runway 35
oh
left
boy.
approach. Descend and maintain altitude 4,000 until established.
Okay. Let's not worry about this.
Zulu runway 35 left approach. Scandinavian 687.
Let's get the help of the controller eventually, but for now we're gonna divert LIMC. Gee, I can't descend despite my best effort. I mean, it's not a problem, but okay. Let's see if I can get
Milan radar, Ryanair 30 Papa Delta, flight level 370.
Ryanair 30 Papa Delta, radar contact.
Well, let's see what we can get. Milan radar, Easy 4 Charlie Tango emergency aircraft. Request direct inler. India, November, Lima, Echo, Romeo. Okay, at least we regain some resemblance.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, direct inler approved. Proceed direct to inler.
Proceed direct inler, easy 4 Charlie Tango. Yeah, but I was hoping it would give me vector.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, direct inler approved. Proceed direct to inler.
Could you give us a vector to get to inler? And we understand we cleared direct inler, easy 4 Charlie Tango. Alright, buckle up, peeps. Is he giving me vector or not?
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, turn left heading 055.
Don't believe that. Unable. Easy 4 Charlie Tango. It's a right turn, I'm pretty sure. Malpensa is to the west of Linate. Oh! We had... Did we lose something else? Offside ring mode. Lane change. Okay, with traffic, that's good. Oh my goodness. We need to bring this crippled plane down ASAP. Maybe we can follow the traffic in. That would be an interesting concept. No, I can't even. Can I switch the eCam? Yeah, gee, I could look here, but. Well. Be careful for what you wish sometime. Okay, we have the lights on. Put the seat belt. Ding those. We're gonna skip necessarily looking at all our fun failures. The radius display for landing, use flaps. So max speed 320, there's no risk of that. Rudder with care above 160 about icing condition, that should be okay. Minimum speed VLS plus 10, alright. Maneuver with care, approach procedure, use flaps 3. Yeah, but I can't even... Okay, we'll use flaps 3, we'll tell us. Okay, I am banning electrical failure of the list for the next month or so. I am done with electrical failures. Enough is enough. Okay, so you can see on the video we lost our 2 eCams, we lost the FO side. Luckily I got so really I wish I had my MCDU, but I think that aircraft is going to Malpensa. So you know, ADC is not.
Ryanair 187 Mike.
I don't know if I can put the ILS in here.
Mike, radar contact.
We're gonna do it visual. Okay, I need to go down to 4,000. Pretty sure. Inler mandatory 190 knots 4,000.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, descend altitude 4,000, turn right heading 045.
Descend altitude of 4,000 and we continue direct inler, easy 4 Charlie Tango. Okay, let's keep descending. Is there weather?
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, maintain 4,000 feet and proceed direct to inler.
Alright, we'll consider that good. Okay. So I got the ILS chart for 35 right. So Milan radar, easy 4 Charlie Tango. Our intentions are to shoot a visual approach to runway 35 right, Milan Malpensa, LIMC.
Ryanair 72 Mike Yankee, contact Malpensa Tower on 128.35.
Over to Malpensa Tower on 128.35 to Ryanair 72 Mike Yankee.
Okay.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Unable to accommodate a visual approach to runway 35 right at Milan Malpensa LIMC. You are currently cleared for the ILS approach to runway 35 at Milano Linate LIML. Please confirm your intentions.
We are diverting to Linate, to Malpensa. Correction. So we're diverting to Milano Malpensa LIMC and would like to use any approach to runway 35 right. Okay. All right. That's gonna be.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is gonna be something.
we are now beginning our final approach into
Okay,
Milano.
we need to get lower.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, Roger. Diverting to Milano Malpensa LIMC. Expect the ILS approach to runway 35 right.
Diverting to Milano Malpensa, and we'll expect the ILS 35 right. Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Okay, so thanks for the help.
Has their seatbelts fastened. Captain, cabin is ready.
Okay, thank you, Erica. FedFO, we would talk to her. I don't even. Can we? Milano radar. Could we get the ATIS for Lima India Mike Charlie, please? I'm literally following that aircraft.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, Malpensa International Airport, information Oscar, 1620 Zulu. Wind 245 at 5, visibility 6, sky conditions, broken at 8,000 feet. Temperature 27, dew point 17, QNH 1010. Density altitude
That's what I wanted.
2400 feet.
Alright, now we're helpful.
Runways 35 right, 35 left.
Thank you very much, much appreciated. Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Okay.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, proceed direct SOROP. Descend altitude 3000 until established on the localizer cleared for the ILS runway. 35 approach. Speed below 20.
Oh yeah, he's still thinking I'm going Linate. It just does not want to change me.
245 direct Nobke. Cleared for the ILS Yankee runway 35 left approach descend and maintain altitude 4000 until established.
Okay, we're green dot. Alright. Let's hope. Actually, airport. There we go. That's actually more useful. There's weather over Malpensa. Lovely. So RDF is dead. I mean, this is our backup if it comes to it. But yeah, there's definitely
5245 contact Malpensa Tower on
definitely rain.
128.35.
Well, for now, why is it offside?
Milan radar, Beeline 3 Whiskey Delta, flight level 400.
Beeline. That's Brussels airline, I believe.
Milan radar, Itaro 109,
okay.
flight level 340.
Oh boy. Hang in there, little guy, hang in there, we can do this. Probably want to descend a little. Okay, we're kind of 20 miles out. So that would be only 10, but we need a max 180.
Direct Las Vegas, Vegas, cleared for the ILS S runway 28 approach. Descend and maintain
can I get
altitude
20?
4000
Really
until
change.
established.
Can I get 20? I got 20. I'm following those guys.
S runway 28 approach, Nilebird 221.
Nilebird. And some
Milan radar LL11,
Egyptian
flight
airlines.
level 380.
Interesting. Okay,
One radar contact.
I have no real idea. Okay, let's go flaps 1. Hopefully that's not gonna give us trouble.
Nilebird 221 contact
Can
Oreo
I
Tower
even
on 125.875.
Yeah. Okay. Keep slowing down. This is just for my own reference, because we don't have other thrust, we don't have other pilot. Okay, Malpensa. Yeah, we are visual. We're a little high.
Radar contact.
Milan radar, Itaro 213.
Oh yeah, it has leftover from what was in the flight plan.
Itaro 213 radar contact.
Okay. Alright. We're what, 15, 16 miles out? Do we need to worry about icing? 22, no. So that's good. Okay, I have 3-5 right visual. It's just another approach, right? I know I'm descending a little fast, but I was high. Just another approach. I'm following that plane into Malpensa. I'm buying that guy lunch, dinner, steak, whatever they want. They have it. Okay, so gonna have to guesstimate. So 3-4. Let's put the range where I want it. You know what? The radar is just bothering me more than anything else. Okay, we're 4,000. We can go 3 somewhere. We're over Totku. Totku was supposed to be at 3. Okay, alright. Let's keep going down with thrust idle. I think I saw no reverser somewhere. Okay, we have I mean, our engines are good, but I don't want to go around it unless we really have to. Okay, let's pretend we're clear to land. I think ATC will not talk to us anymore, but that's fine. Maybe once we're on the ground we can. Okay, we need to slow down. Oh boy, I should have been lower. Put the gear down, that should help. Put the anchor. Okay, alright. Use manual pitch trim. Yeah, that's true. It's one of those when the gear is down. Okay. Oh boy.
2000.
Yeah, it's super sensitive now. It feels like we're in direct low. I don't know if it's the case, but we know we lost protection for sure. Okay, I'd like to put some more flaps soon. I know our descent rate is a little excessive, but okay, let's go. Wait. Let's go flaps 2. On the spoilers. We don't have, I would say, we're bubbling around up and down. That's not good. 150. Why are we going all the way up? Oh, trim. This is a Cessna. We're in Cessna mode. I saw somewhere no reverser. Oh gee, it's so sensitive. Pilot induced oscillation. And no, we're descending kinda. Alright. Hopefully they cleared us to land. So let me see. That was Tor. Malpensa Tower, Easy for Charlie Tango, emergency aircraft landing, runway 35 right.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Yeah, I know.
Easy for Charlie Tango, Malpensa Tower. Negative, runway 35 is active for arrivals. Please confirm your current status and intentions.
100.
We are emergency aircraft landing 35 right. We'll do 50, the paperwork later.
40, 30, 20, retard. 10, 5.
Oh no reversal. Charlie Tango, Roger. Runway 35 right is available for your emergency landing.
Okay, good. Wonderful. I should have just asked. Runway 35 right, clear to land. Maybe that will save us some paperwork. Easy for Charlie Tango. We are on the ground. We are on the ground. Well, let's start braking. Oh my goodness. I don't know if we can vacate further, but at this point, it's the least of my worry. We're gonna keep rolling. Oh man, or landing distance. Yeah, we didn't do any calculation or anything like that. Oh, I didn't think about starting the APU. Well, I'm no Sully, that's for sure. Darn it. Yes, there is a taxiway.
Charlie Tango. Welcome to Malpensa.
Oh yeah, I
Contact
feel
ground
welcome.
on 121.825.
121825 for ground. Yeah, easy for Charlie Tango.
Welcome to Milano Linea.
I don't know if we would have. If it's bus, it's not a problem of the source of power. It's the distribution of power.
We hope you enjoyed your flights.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah, I hope
remain
you enjoy your
seated until we
fly.
reach our final parking position.
Okay, sorry, default airport.
Did you know that Milano is known as the fashion capital of the world? It's also home to the famous opera house La Scala.
Yeah, the bus
Those
is
of you with connecting
like I've only half the
Here are the upcoming
indication.
departures from Milano Linate.
So
Flight
interesting.
3591 to Olbia at
Whew.
7:55 from gate NA.
I
Flight
told you I
3563
do
to
not
Malaysia
like
at
electrical
7:55 from
failures.
gate NA. Flight 3519 to Brindisi
Change
at
my mind.
7:45 from gate NA. Flight 3741 to Ibiza at 8:25 from gate NA. Flight 3511 to Risi at 8:30 from gate NA. Flight
You'll have to
7782 to Porto at 9:20 from gate NA. On behalf of Captain
That's a
Tango,
recent feature.
First Officer Emma Yeah, and the
Emma,
entire
yeah,
crew,
no,
we wish you a
Emma,
pleasant
yeah,
stay in
not
Milano.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you for choosing EasyJet UK.
My missing in action first officer. Okay, we're on the ground. Alright. Malpensa ground, easy for Charlie Tango, ready to taxi to gate. Oh my goodness. Should have asked for the maintenance area.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, Malpensa ground, taxi to apron T2211 via Alpha Alpha Alpha. Good day.
Alpha, Alpha, Alpha.
Aero Italia 2224 contact tower on 120.1.
I'm on Alpha. I think this is Alpha. 221. Okay, we'll figure out. It might be here. That would be nice. Taxi to apron 2, stand 221 via Alpha. Easy for Charlie Tango. We'll call it Alpha. Parking stand. Does that cover the north part of the airport?
Easy 4 Charlie Tango, negative.
No.
Taxi to apron
Yeah,
T221 via Alpha Alpha Alpha.
Okay. He wants us to take a lot of Alpha. Taxi to apron Tango 221 via Alpha Alpha Alpha. Easy for Charlie Tango. I see. It's Alpha Alpha Alpha. Oh my goodness. Parking stand here 221. But that's not. Okay, yeah, that's the store. Okay, we are on Alpha Alpha. We vacated. 221 is just okay. They're sending us to like the maintenance area. See if GSX can help us here. GSX to the rescue. Parking. Is there a 221? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Of course, it's gonna be the last page. No, there's not even. Okay, let's not worry about that. Oh, Malpensa departure overhead. Okay, I do have Alpha. No, I don't understand why. So this is Alpha. The 221 is of Bravo as far as I can tell. I wonder if the gate numbering is not correct, but we're definitely on Alpha. We were on Alpha Alpha. No, we're on Alpha. Okay, so 221 would be in the middle there. You know what? How about 211? Okay, well, checklist, schmecklist. I mean, we had the gear down. What else did we need? After landing flaps, spoiler. So flaps are retracted. Hopefully. I mean, there is a way to see it. You have to kind of. Oh no, here we go. It's there. Oh my goodness. I need to take a picture for all these status message. Alright, so spoiler alert, APU is started. We'll put APU bleed for now. And nothing like doing a checklist. Head down when you're taxiing. Radar, predictive wind shear, that's all good. Okay. Okay, we're still on alpha. And 211 is one. Well, yeah, sure, whatever. you can fail all day long now. I think it's one of those. I don't know exactly. There's one way we can zoom on the Navigraph map. We probably passed it. It was this one. Alright, hey, it's not like all parking spots are busy here. So we're gonna pull in here. Turn that off. Yeah. Well, we'll do this one. What? Oh, that's a default model. I wonder what that is that it couldn't match. Alright, let's go here. Call it a day. My goodness. Well, for first episode, that got my blood flowing and my adrenaline high. Okay, let's park here. Engines are off. I don't know if GSX would be willing to help us with anything. No, that's fine. There we go. Now that the engines are off, everything is dead. We're gone. We're good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much if you stuck around with us here. Short flight. It's planning for an uneventful flight from Salzburg to Milano Linate. At least I got you guys to Milano. Although the bigger airport, Malpensa, I just didn't want to attempt to land on a 2,300 meter runway. Knew Malpensa wasn't too far. Hoping in the future ATC would help us a little more, but overall we were able to manage. So we're safely on the ground. I'm sure Twitter and Instagram is already buzzing with the news from Flight Easy for Charlie Tango, but at least we didn't make the NTSB report or whatever the equivalent here in Europe is. So appreciate everybody who joined. Thanks for all the thumbs up. If you have a suggestion for a route, drop it in chat, drop it in the comment. I can also look at areas where the weather would be challenging. I don't necessarily think that challenging approaches would add, because as you can tell, there's a good chance we might divert. But if you want to see some of those, we could do that as well. So as I mentioned, this is your opportunity to influence the content, the type of emergency. I want to keep it random so that there is clearly an element of surprise, but as much as I can, I'll go with it. So once again, thanks for joining us. If you want to catch the first episode, don't forget that video is out, and I certainly hope to see you in future episodes. Thanks again. See you next time.
Lufthansa 7